Good morning, everyone, and welcome in our research regarding education system in Germany. My name is Warda Faraya. I'm studying applied English at University of Jordan. And I'm really excited to have you here with us to learn more about Lama experience regarding her studying and living in Germany. And I hope you are all doing well. So Lama, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Lama, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Lama. I am 19 years old from Syria, specifically Damascus, and I live in Germany.
Thank you for sharing this insight about yourself. Now let's go a bit deeper into your experience. Lama, I would love to hear more about what motivates you to study in Germany. What circumstances can lead you to study in Germany? Could you tell us?
Yes, my father traveled first because of the war, and 3 years later we traveled to Germany, and I started school in a week even though I couldn't speak German.
It's impressive how you began school in Germany even without knowing the language. And I know living in different country can be a bit difficult and bring unique experience. Lama, could you share with us how long you have been living in Germany?
I have been living for 5 years. I lived for a year in Munich. I learned the language well there. Then I moved to a small village near Berlin and continued studying here.
That is really interesting. So, comparing the education system in Germany and your home country, do you notice any differences?
The education system in Germany is more different, as is much different. Compulsory schooling laws vary from one German state to another. School education begins with the basic primary stage, known as Grundschule, and often ends in the fourth grade, with the exception of some states where this stage ends in the sixth grade, such as Berlin and Brandenburg. After this stage, the student moves to the complementary stage. The teacher often decides that and suggests this to the parents. And there are four main types of complementary school. They are basic main school, Hauptschule, middle school, practical, Realschule, high school, Gymnasium, and comprehensive school, Gesamtschule.
This is actually really interesting, and thank you for giving us this insight about the differences. I noticed that these differences it's all around the world because education system is different from one country to another. Especially in Jordan, we have completely different education system than Germany due to the culture and the people and the context. Thank you for sharing your journey so far. So, Lama, studying abroad often comes with some challenges. Could you tell us more about some challenges that face you and how you overcome these challenges?
Of course. Yes, I had some problems in the language first because it's difficult and it's more different from English. Then after that, I set the goal of learning this language. And I learned it within 6 months. I was able to speak German well, of course, with the help of teachers, and also took private lessons.
So that is really impressive. Actually, I know that these challenges that make you this personality, and I think that challenges what people face in our study and our life that make our personality more stronger. Lama, moreover, living in your country often unique, giving a unique experience. What some favorite aspect of living in Germany, especially it's a new experience to yourself. So could you tell us?
Yes. In terms of school, I see them as very good. There is no uniform for the school. Anyone can wear whatever they want. And everything is available here despite some high prices. Also, we have to learn a language other than English. And this is what I like the most. I study Spanish too. I can good speak Spanish.
That's really interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. In our school, maybe we have a French, but and Arabic and English, but we don't use Spanish. But really interesting to learn Spanish, especially it is also really popular language in America, and there's a lot of people speak it. It's the second language in America, actually. Also, due to the differences between education system from from one country to another, I think grading system also can be different. And it's really interesting to know the differences between grading system in Jordan and different countries, especially like Germany. So could you tell us more a bit about how grading system work in Germany?
Yes. In Germany, the estimation of tests is very different. In primary stage, grades are different. It's from 1 to 6 point. Also 1 point is very good here. 2 is good. 3 is disays. 4 is okay. 5 is weak, and 6 is very weak. And in the last stage, when I make the A-level, it's more different. They are from 0 to 15 point. 15 is excellent. 14 is very good. 13, 12, 11, and 10 is good. 9, 8, 7 disays. 6, 5, 4 is acceptable. 3, 2 weak. 1 and 0 is very weak.
Thank you, Lama, for your explanation. And finally, can you tell us about teaching method that used in schools in Germany? And there is any method that teacher follow to engage a student in education system?
The curriculum in Germany is a little difficult. Each teacher has his own way of teaching. Some of them explain the lessons and give us papers and then ask the student about the lessons to make sure they understand. And we also see some videos about the lessons, and the lessons is repeat before we started something new.
I think that is maybe similar to us in some way, but also there is differences. Lama, your story and your experience studying in Germany, it's been really, really interesting. Thank you for sharing this story with us, and I'm really excited to have you here with us. To everyone, listen to us. Thank you so much for joining us today to learn more about Lama experience. This interview has given you insight about studying abroad, especially in Germany. And thank you everyone for listening to us. And thank you, Lama, for joining us today.
You're welcome.